A tank too fast for a medium, a tank too heavy for a light, a tank too unique to ignore, a Pinnacle. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Neil and this is my review of AMX CDC. The history of French tanks, which basically weighed over 30 tons from Second World War, is pretty similar. They share same root of M4. Anything related to medium or heavy, which was developed by France in that era, have something to do with M4. M4 MLE 49 is basically M4. AMX 50 have roots in M4. Even Foch have roots in M4. So you would not be surprised if I will tell you that AMX CDC have roots in M4. Unfortunately, this is just a tank design proposed in 1946 as a parallel project to AMX 50 and it never lifted off. There was not even a single prototype ever built, which is shame. Why it is shame? It looks awesome, sleek and low profile. If France would build one like that, it would be a hypercar between the tanks. It would be actually shame to take one to the battle. I would put it on a show and be very happy to drive one, but it's not. It's just design, which brings us to a World of Tanks Blitz where it exists and we tankers have opportunity to drive it and enjoy its uniqueness and unlimited style. If we compare CDC to mediums, we'll find out it is not a common tank. There are currently 19 different mediums in tier 8 and this one still manages to be very unique. Starting with gun, we'll find unexpected. CDC have highest DPM of all mediums, dealing 2166 damage per minute. While many high DPM guns tend to have lower penetration, this one doesn't. Actually, it is one of the best in class, just like aim time, gun dispersion and gun depression, and basically the only thing which is kind of average is gun dispersion on the move, and that's it. This gun gives so many options how it can be used, it makes me actually smile. It is not all-arounder as we know, this is ultimate all-arounder for tier 8. The Pinnacle others can just look up to. In thumbs up and down language it is thumbs up, and a big one. Next Pinnacle others can just look up to, it's mobility. While top speed is not madly high and some mediums share the same top speed, there is not a single one which can get there that fast and keep the top speed in almost any conditions. AMX CDC power to weight ratio is out of their scope. It's out of tier 8 world. It's 35 horsepower to ton. It's twice than any other medium and about 20% more than any light tank in tier 8. This tank actually flies through the battlefield, unchained and free. And all this pinnacle of speed is achieved even though this tank weighs 34 tons. And that's IS-3 weight. Heavy tank flying around the battlefield 60 km an hour unconditionally. That means it is also a great, really great rammer. All in all, mobility gives us even more possibilities how we can use this tank. Big thumbs up, really big. So, CDC is Pinnacle of destruction and mobility of tier 8 mediums. CDC is also Pinnacle in the last aspect of the tank. As armor is virtually non-existent, CDC is Pinnacle of fragility. Pinnacle no one is looking up to. 30mm front is so bad, most HEs will go through, so you better not get hit. But for such tasks you have awesome machine, because your mobility is your armor. Just don't rely on the real one. So armor? Thumbs down. Just as big as mobility or the gun. There is one thing which we usually don't cover, and that's a camo. While CDC is fast as hell, it is still medium, so it does get spotted. And it gets spotted easily. So, conclusion. CDC doesn't really fit medium class, but it doesn't fit the light tank class either. It is unique, and while being unique doesn't always mean it is good, CDC is. AMX CDC is mix of medium and light class, and very good one. You might say Dracula is better tier for tier, sure it is, but Dracula is borderline OP. This one is well balanced tank. It rewards you for a good gameplay and punishes you hard for the bad one. And it is fun at the end. And that's it. End of the review. So thank you very much for watching. If you think this video is trash, give it dislike. If you liked it, give it a like and subscribe to see the next videos. And I'll see you in the next videos, and in the meantime have loads of great games, ammo boxes and engine fires. Not yours, theirs. Neil's out.